Hello, in this video, I would like to talk to you about how one can try to get CLB 8 or 9 as part of Pearson Test of English Core. As we know, for Pearson Test of English Core, PTE Core is an exam written by test takers for pursuing their immigration opportunities only for Canada. This exam is exclusively for Canada immigration. When a person is trying for CLB 8 or 9, there could be some people, right, who try for CLB 7 also for different reasons. But most of the test takers write this exam called PT Core either for CLB 8 or CLB 9. So as you know, right, the test is going to be like this, right? The PT core starts like this. We start our exam with the personal introduction. Pearson gives you a minute time and we can take 30 seconds and finish off. We don't have any points for personal details, but this is how the exam is. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about how somebody can get, if you do what, uh, CLB 8 or 9 possible, right? So contributions, particularly test takers need to be conscious about contributions. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about contributions, not these strategies, but the contributions. So these test takers need to be conscious about these contribution related questions, because if you don't get the required contribution from a particular question item in a particular module, then getting CLB 8 or 9 is going to be impossible. So look at this now. So this is how the exam is going to be, right? Speaking first, second is writing, third is reading, fourth is listening. So in the speaking and writing modules, we don't have any negative marking. Whereas in reading module and listening module, we have got negative marking. Reading module, one question that is called multiple choice multiple answers. Whereas in listening module, we have got two questions. One is multiple choice multiple answers, and the other one is called highlight incorrect word questions. Let's go to speaking module. Speaking module has got 5 questions. Read aloud, repeat sentences, describing images, respond to a situation, answer short questions. And among them, read aloud definitely carries significant weight. And getting 90 or close to 90 in speaking module is very, very important to test takers, because speaking module contributes to reading. Speaking module contributes to listening also. So hence, getting 90 or close to 90 in speaking module is important. So repeat sentences is also important. Read aloud itself is going to be for around 50 points. So look at that now. Repeat sentences maybe around 20 points. 10 to listening, 10 to speaking. Here, describing an image question can give you around 30 points, whereas respond to situation contributes only to speaking, maybe around 20 points. Answer short question. This question also, right, contributes to what speaking and listening, but its weightage is less. So people need to be conscious about what in the speaking module. What are you supposed to be conscious about? Read aloud, repeat sentences, answer short questions. Respond to your situation is a different question, which is similar, right? In a PT academic, we have read a lecture, but that contributes to listening also. But respond to your situation question contributes only to speaking module. But this question carries significant weightage. How you can get, if you do what, you will get full score meant for these contribution related questions. You will understand as part of the strategies in our sessions. And coming to the writing module, we have writing module. There are 2 questions in writing, and one is called summarize written text question. This contributes to, and we have got 10 minutes to this question, which contributes to writing and reading score. And we have write email question that contributes to only writing score. So from each of these questions, you can expect 2 questions in the exam, which means what? For summarize written text question, you have got 20 minutes, 10 per question item. Write email also, you can expect 2 questions, 9 per question item. So likewise. So points are like this. The overall weightage of summarized written text is what? 30 points. 10, 20 to writing, 10 to reading. That kind of a weightage. But if you do what in summarized written text question, you will get contribution to reading score also. That you will understand as part of the strategy. And write email also. We have got around 20 points. From, let's say, even if you get 2 questions also, write not beyond 20 points. But writing module, if you look at, right, 20 plus 20, 40 only. But whatever the other points, 50 points, those come from listening to a greater extent. 35 to 40 points can come from what? Listening module towards your writing score. And reading module also contributes up to 10 points towards your writing score. Reading module, there is a question called reading and writing fill in the blanks question. So people trying for CLB 8 or 9 need to be conscious about these contributions. And if you look at next one, reading module, we have got 5 questions. Among them, the question that carries heavy weight is fill in the blanks reading and writing question, which contributes, wherein you may get around 5 questions. By attempting all these 5 questions, you may get around what? 50 points only. So the question in right after reading and writing, then fill in the blanks drag and drop question. Then we have reordering the paragraph, maybe around 7 to 8 points. By attempting these 5 questions, you may get what around 50 out of 90 only. But whatever the other 40 points, because reading score is a result of your performance in every module, from every module. Speaking contributes to your reading, writing module contributes to your reading, and listening module also contributes to your reading score. Look at this now. Next is listening module has got 7 questions only. Section 1 we have got only one question, and that question contributes to summarize spoken text. Sorry, that question contributes to listening and writing score. Very, very important question. Then we have fill in the blanks question, highlight incorrect word questions, and write from dictation question. So these questions are very, very important. You cannot underestimate the importance of these questions. Highlight incorrect word question also is very important. But write from dictation carries heavy weightage, maybe almost 50 points. That includes points to listening and points to writing. So people trying for the CLB 8 or 9, you need to be conscious about these contributions. Multiple choice multiple answers, even if you get partial, that is still fine, but you cannot afford to get zero there. So strategies are part of our session. So look at these contributions now. So in speaking module, there are 5 questions, and these your performance in these 5 questions will give you what? 92 speaking. But there is a question called read aloud in speaking that contributes to reading module to the extent of around 25 points. And in speaking, there is a question. There are 2 questions. One is called repeat sentences, and the other one is called answer short questions. So these 2 questions can contribute what around 15 plus points to listening module. And then we have writing module. In writing module, as I said, there are 2 questions only, and your performance in these 2 questions, though you might get what 2 per question item also, but your performance in these 2 question items can give you what around 40 points. But your performance in summarized written text question can carry contribution to reading score also. So if you do what, you'll get contribution to reading module that you'll understand as part of our strategies in the classroom sessions, live interactive or recorded sessions. So reading contribution now, look at this. In reading module, there are 5 questions, and your performance in these 5 questions will give you around 50 points to reading. But from reading, you'll get points to writing score also. There is a question called reading and writing fill in the blanks question. And that will contribute what around up to, let's say, 10 points to your writing score. Then we have something called listening module, and there are 7 questions in listening, and your performance in this question can give you what around 60 to see around 60 points to listening. But we have a question called highlight incorrect word question in listening that contributes what around 5 points to reading score also. And from listening, there are 3 questions, and those are summarize spoken text, fill in the blanks question, and write from dictation. These 3 questions will give you what around 35 to 40 points to listening score, writing score also. So these contributions are very, very important to understand the strategies. If you do what kind of a strategy you need to adopt in order to get contributions to other modules from one module. These things you can understand as part of our training sessions. So we have got 3 different courses. One is called PTE Academic, wherein we have got online live interactive and mobile app based learning, wherein you can attend those sessions, recorded sessions you can listen to and attend our review sessions at your convenience. And then we have something called PTE Core exam, which is exclusively for Canada immigration, whereas PTE Academic you can write it for Australia and New Zealand for the sake of immigration. And we also have a course called communication skills, wherein one can definitely speak correctly and write correctly by attending our online live interactive sessions. Right from the day one, you can also understand, how maybe we take situations to make people understand how one can speak correctly, how one can write correctly also. So for more details, you can contact our numbers or you can write emails. Thank you.